my bag now, in my bag.
Hey guys, Serene the Great here again with another Air Force related video, and today's video is going to be about how to be in the Air Force, how to be an airman. For those of you who don't know, my name is Serene the Great, and on my channel I talk about Air Force related things. I have a bunch of videos on basic training, tech school, and even some active duty Air Force stuff. So if you guys want to know some more information about that, first step, subscribe. Second step, comment and ask questions. And third step, check out those videos. Well, maybe check out the videos and then ask questions, or either way, hopefully the rest of those videos can help you out. So today's video, basically responsibilities of being an airman, like being in the Air Force. So after you become a member of the United States Air Force, the question's gonna come up like, do you even know how to Air Force? And what that means, it doesn't mean like, do you know how to do your job, but like, do you know how to be a part of the Air Force? Do you know what it means to be a part of the Air Force type thing? It sounds really cliche, but like being a part of this organization has taught me that it's more than a job, it's a lifestyle. So when you join the Air Force, you're gonna have your specific job just like any other career field, but it's not always going to be just about your specific job. Sometimes you can be tasked to do things outside of your job, something that you were not trained for, just to help the bigger mission. That's something that you can definitely expect when you join the Air Force, to be a part of a different job to accomplish the same mission. Because in the Air Force, all jobs combined are all working towards the same goal. Your job is not always going to be a 9 to 5, and that's definitely for like the maintainers out there or even the security forces personnel. Your job is not always going to be from 9 in the morning to 5 p.m. at night. Some jobs are around the clock jobs. So always be prepared. Always keep in mind that there's a possibility that you could be working some really strange hours, like from 3 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. As an airman, a big responsibility is definitely going to be looking out for your wingman. So your wingman is your fellow airman, your friend, your co-worker, your neighbor. Since you're in the Air Force, you're going to be in the dorms. Everybody's going to be your neighbor while you're in the dorms anyway. That's a very important job. So like an example of looking out for your wingman is like, if you know your friend's about to do something stupid, something that could risk his health, risk others' health or lives, or even risk his career, maybe even your career, look out for him. That's an opportunity to be a good wingman. Like, let's say your friend decides he was going to drink and then he wants to drive somewhere. You take his keys and you tell him, no, it's a terrible idea, don't do that. Like, that's a part of being an airman. You have that responsibility for the rest of your wingmen. And also, another way to look at it is if there's a bad situation about to happen with one of your wingmen and you're there, you can also get in trouble for that situation. So look out for yourself and look out for your fellow members so nobody gets in trouble and nobody gets hurt. On top of like just making sure each other follows the rules, holding each other accountable, look out for each other. Like, mental health is a really important thing, and you know, sometimes people are having a bad day and they won't say anything. Reach out to your wingman, like ask them if they want to go get some food, ask them if they want to hang out. Even if it's somebody that's maybe in your shop that not everybody talks to or you don't have much in common with, figure that out. Find that out, talk to them, and you know, be friendly. Being a part of the Air Force, you are a part of a family, because everybody has to rely on one another. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. Make sure you are physically fit. Once you're in the Air Force, there's an annual test, like an annual PT test. You know, you have to meet the requirements for that PT test. So it's not too hard to meet those requirements. It's like a few push-ups, a few sit-ups, and running a 1.5 miles in under 13 minutes essentially. But you want to try to be in the best possible shape that you can. You know, the DFAC provides healthy food choices and options. You're getting paid, so you can buy your own healthy food options and stay active. You have time outside of work to be physically fit. Go to the gym. You have a free gym membership as soon as you're part of the Air Force, because every gym on base is going to be free to Air Force members. So definitely take advantage of that and stay healthy. It's a part of your commitment and responsibility of being an airman, staying healthy and staying fit so you are prepared for any task that the military throws at you. Another thing that kind of goes hand in hand with being prepared is be ready to deploy. Be mentally prepared, even physically prepared to deploy at a moment's notice. For certain jobs, sometimes you could get like a couple days notice, oh, you have to go and deploy. Or you can get a 2-week notice, you have to deploy. Have a plan ready for, if I'm gonna deploy, this is what I'm gonna do, this is where I'm gonna move my assets, this is who I'm gonna give my power of attorney to. Like, make those plans so when the time comes, you're ready to do it. Because once again, that is a responsibility of an airman being in the Air Force. And a last minute deployment can definitely pop up anytime throughout your career. In the military, we have a rank system. So you start out from a low rank, and then as time goes on, you pass tests, you do well on your job, and you rank up. Respect the rank system. It's not always gonna be by age. You could join the military at like late 20-something, and you could eventually have somebody that's in charge of you that's younger than you. But you need to respect the rank system, because people have that rank because they've been in the military longer, because they know what's going on. Trust the rank, trust the system, and work towards getting to their position. Just because people have rank doesn't necessarily mean they're always going to be right, always going to be the perfect person in the world. But at the same time, it does hold some sort of credibility with them being a higher rank than you. So just keep that in mind. And like, whenever you do get to their position, keep in mind the way that they were. Keep in mind some things that they did that maybe you want to do differently when you get to that rank, when you have airmen that you're in charge of. Another thing that goes hand in hand with rank is your chain of command. So your chain of command is like going from like your shift lead to your shift lead to your shift lead's boss, and so forth and so forth. So like, let's say you have an issue or something like that, you're not going to write an angry, strongly worded letter to the chief of staff of the Air Force. You're going to start from the lowest link. So you're going to start from your shift lead, and your shift lead's going to bring it up through the chain of command. Let's say you're bringing it up to your shift lead, and your shift lead's not doing a good job. Then you go one step ahead of them, maybe go to their shift lead, like to your flight chief. But it is a responsibility of NCOs, non-commissioned officers, so staff sergeant, E5 and above. It is their responsibility to take care of like those issues that you have, like those issues that you bring to them. So hold them accountable for that. Definitely, voice your opinions, voice your issues, and then work it up slowly. Don't go straight up to the highest chain of command, because you got to think about it. Yes, your issue might be a problem, but at the same time, the highest ranking person probably has a lot more stuff going on. So like, first maybe ask like airmen that are around you, your fellow airmen, and then go to your shift lead, and then so forth and so on. Don't take it out of proportion. So aside from rank, chain of command, and other airmen, you yourself, while you're being an airman, it is your responsibility to grow yourself to the best you can be. Being in the Air Force, I have personally discovered that it's given me ample opportunity and time to pursue things that maybe I wouldn't have if I never joined. On a normal schedule, if I'm not deployed, I only work 8 hours a day. So I have the rest of the hours of the days to pursue what I want to pursue. I get to go to the gym, I get to work on my music, I get to make videos for you guys. You have plenty of time to pursue things that you want. You have plenty of time to plan things out that you want for your future. You're also getting the money to do that. I see being an airman, like before you're actually an NCO, before you're actually in charge of other people, being an airman specifically gives you a lot of time to plan for your future. A lot of time to decide if you want to go to school, decide if you want to re-enlist, decide if you want to go in a different business venture while still in the military. It's an amazing time to do that, and you're going to meet a lot of people, you're going to network, and that's not necessarily responsibility of somebody in the Air Force, but it's something that people in the Air Force do. It's something that we are able to do, which I believe is an amazing benefit. So this video wasn't necessarily like a how-to or like a specific list of what you need to do or what you got to do, but just a video to let you know what's expected of you once you become a United States Airman. So I hope this video really helped you guys out, and if you have any more questions, you know what to do. Leave a question down in the comments or hit me up on my social media. If this video helped you guys out, go ahead and click the subscribe button, the like button, and share it to your mom, your dad, your uncle, your sister, your brother, anybody who you think needs to see this video. Alright guys, so really hope this helped, and until next time, stay great.